We've got a special bond that'll never break because, darling, you and I are soulmates. Josh Turner, soulmates. Okay, we have the true love card here. We have the soulmates card here, and I do feel the twin flame energy as well. So this is a really strong twin flame soulmate energy reading today, and I feel like it's for you. Hi Leo, welcome to your love messages, love reading with me, Chris, of the Tarot Closet. I'm happy you're here today. This is for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Be sure to check your chart to see what else is going on there. You might already know. I do have playlists for all signs, so it could be there's something else that you are wanting to watch. Also, welcome cross watchers. I'm glad you're here. Keep in mind that you could end up resonating with the reading for yourself more than the person you're watching for. Some cross watchers come for what else is in their sign, but others come to watch for their person. But don't be surprised if you feel like you're resonating. That's totally normal. That must mean that there are messages for you to hear. All readings are general readings, so please take what resonates and throw away the rest, okay? Could be that you're resonating with a totem that's already on the table. Could be that you resonate with one particular deck. I'm starting with Wisdom of the Oracle. Could be a picture on here. Could be another deck. I'll also be moving on to Lover's Oracle, Romance Angels Oracle, and my decks here. This is the Twin Flame Soulmate Song Lyrics deck and the Tarot Closet Love Messages deck. So it could be that there's something there for you. Let's get started. What do you have for Leo today? The energy, spirit has been really, really strong the last couple days. Wow, look, right off the bat. Okay. Now, when this comes down, your first thought is, we're working on something, and that's true. You're working on fixing something with your person, but this can also mean apologies, that forgiveness, that you guys need to forgive each other. So something has gone on with this connection, obviously, and that's happening now or will be happening. Remember that this is not a prediction. So what is here on the table, what comes on the table, you have free will, and the outcome is based on you and your decisions, okay? It's really important that you hear that. Now, I'll probably mention it a couple of times during the reading because sometimes, some cards might come up that, you don't like, or a message comes through. And I will tell you that I send the messages through. Sometimes they're not great messages, or it's not that they're not great, but sometimes there are messages coming through that maybe you don't want to hear, or a person doesn't want to hear, and I totally understand that. But I'm the messenger, so I'm delivering them for you. But what you do with this information or your outcome is up to you, okay, Leo? So don't forget that. It's really important to me that you know that. These were coming out for you. Look, chop wood. Now, this is really about getting back to sort of the basics when you're resolving something with someone, with your partner. Things like, and it's chop wood because that's sort of a saying about simple things together. So it's really about like getting together and just talking, holding hands, reconnecting really in a simple way. And I really love that for you because it's following the mending card, apologies. And numerology here is, this is a 7 in numerology, and this is about looking back at what's happened and what's happening now and some control. And I do feel like if you guys haven't begun to come together to work things out and to make some apologies, make some amends, that energy is coming for you. And that is a message from Spirit to be open to that. And also open to the chop wood card, because that really is, look at all the illumination that's coming out of the closet where the broom is. It's really just about not so much cleaning up, where there is a card in this deck that's more about, I believe it's literally clean it up, and it's about kind of cleaning up, fixing things in your relationship. It's similar, but it's different in that it really is about just reconnecting and getting back to the basics and just enjoying somebody and communicating with them and doing things with them. Now, this is, as I said, a 7, and in numerology, this is a 6. And this is about harmony and healing with another person. So that really is the perfect card, and the number to numerology to go with it. It probably isn't an accident. And I do feel like if you haven't already started to work on these things with your person, to heal together, because it's about cooperating with another person or people, and in this case, this is for the two of you, that energy is coming in for you. So for you to be open to it, because there is some healing that needs to happen here in this connection. Wow, look. Okay, so this is another 7, looking back, looking at what's going on and trying to get some control. So it looks like for some of you, you might be in a cycle with your person. Now you still might be in it, or it could be that that's ending. But this really is the card. There is another card in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which is Never-Ending Story. But that's more about you and what you tell yourself. This is really about the cycle that you might be stuck in. And in this case, this is your love messages, love reading, Leo. So I do believe that you are either still in this energy with your person or coming out of it. But it is on the table here to be worked out. And this is pretty phenomenal. You have, some apologies, some forgiveness, it looks like, from both ends, some working things out. There's sort of a get back to the simple connection with your person. And now we have the cycles coming up. So I feel like that this is a message from Spirit that if you're not already coming out of that, you will be. And control is one of the meanings, could be a meaning of number 7 in numerology. And I do feel like you guys are trying to figure this out. Look, go to the sea. Now, another 7 about looking back, looking at where you are and getting some control. This is about going with the flow, quite literally. And secondly, I do want to say there is a lot of emotional energy here. Also, we're seeing some, what do I want to say? My brain is a little bit mushy right now, but we're also seeing some clarity is what I want to say that you're both getting on this relationship here. But this really is about going with the flow. So I feel like if you've been trying to control things that, because I feel like here you're trying to round and round with the 7, you're trying to get control of where you guys have been and what has been lost, and also with the apologies, with the mending card. But the 7 here with the flow is more about the control aspect of the number in numerology, of letting that go and going with the flow. And that really is what this card embodies. So it could be that maybe you have somebody that's been running or could still be running and you're just chasing harder, and it would serve you well to go ahead and not try to control that, because at the end of the day, we can't control other people. We just can't, as much as we want to. And even if we think we have and we've got some control, you don't really, because that, I was talking to somebody in a comment section actually recently about voting with your feet. It's an Irish saying, and that's, you make the choices really by what you do. Like, so if you're wondering if somebody likes you, are they coming to you? Are they making the effort? Are they voting with their feet? What's going on? So it doesn't mean that, if somebody's running, that there's nothing there, because a lot of times people run out of fear. They run because they're triggered. They run because they want to leave before they're left. There are a lot of reasons, that I could go into, but I won't. But the case as it may be is if somebody is running and you're chasing and they're just not reciprocating, they're not turning around, they're not, it's better to go with the flow and let them run, because if you're meant to be truly that saying, you love someone or something, set it free. If it comes back, it was yours. Not everybody believes in that, but I think there's a certain amount of truth to that saying, really. And this doesn't mean that you're not working on it, because I see that it is something that's either happening now or is going to happen. But it's going to take two. There are two people here, and this is about forgiveness, the mending. So it looks like you either one or the other needs to forgive, or you both do. And I feel like you both do, because regardless of maybe who did what first, there is a cycle going on. There is a runner-chaser cycle, it seems like. But in general, there is a cycle. So it could be this, this non-committal thing as well. It could be that your person hasn't been committing to you the way you want, and has been on and off, wishy-washy, maybe ghosting and breadcrumbing and running. So take that as it resonates. It won't be for everybody. Wow, look. Okay, now first of all, as I say this, serendipity, which is things, that just, what serendipity is, things happening for a reason. Look what's around here. Can you see this? These are 4-leaf clovers. They're all over the place here. I set them out for my readings, and I just usually have my lucky rock here. This is luck in German. I'm in Austria. But I felt more pulled toward putting out the 4-leaf clovers. And look, here you go. And yeah, this is about, when this card comes up in a love reading, it really is about spirit, putting somebody before you, bringing somebody into your life, whether it's somebody from your recent past, your person, or somebody new, but trusting spirit that the person that they're bringing in is for you. So this is a really good sign. And I feel like for many of you, this is tied to your person and them coming back, or you reconnecting and having something new. They're all over the table here. So this is a confirmation for you, Leo. This can also mean, just so you're clear, that it can mean that there's somebody new coming as well, that spirit is putting before you. And maybe they already have. And maybe if you're paying attention now and checking in with yourself and your intuition and what's going on, I'm going to take these here, you will notice that. You will see that there's somebody already there, or it is your person. So take that as it resonates, but this is guided by spirit here, this luck, this good luck. And in this case, love. Spirit is putting someone in front of you. Look, and you're thinking about it. So this is either whether you're thinking about coming back together with your person and these apologies that need to be made and this reconnection, going with the flow. You're in this cycle with them. So this is something you are considering, but it could be for some of you that you already know there's somebody else coming. You've already met them. Or you're just tired of the cycle and you're wanting to, and you're thinking about things here. And this is really about trusting yourself as well. And we have number 8 here. And this is also an action, number 8. It's like getting something done, like accomplishing something. And I do feel like you've been kind of sitting on this connection a little bit disassociating a little because it's been so difficult, but it feels like the energy is shifting for you and you're ready now. You're ready to deal with it. And part of that, interestingly enough, is about letting go, and just going with the flow a bit here, because you can't control another person, People vote with their feet. Look, whoops. TikTok. So here's the thing about TikTok. This really is another message from Spirit for you, that it's all in divine timing. Really, this is about, I feel like you are kind of done with the cycles here. It does come under, look, and this is TikTok. You're holding it out. There's a hot air balloon here, which is like this soaring energy of just taking off, something kind of new and adventurous. But at the same time, this is a message from Spirit here, literally, about things happening in divine time. And there are two coming through here. There is somebody being placed before you, whether this is a person from your past, your person that you're here for, or somebody new, excuse me, that you might even already know about. But this is another message from Spirit in relation to all of this, that in divine timing. So again, there's the message for you to be patient and to kind of let go and not, try to control things so much, and go with the flow. And look, go the distance. Now, this is about taking like a relationship that's long-term, like everything here. And I do feel like that this is on the table for you guys, for your connection, but that will require this forgiveness, and it will require letting go of some things here. And obviously the cycle that you've been in, I feel like it's ending, but I also feel like we talked about kind of the runner, the chaser, that sort of thing. And I do feel like that there's a message for you to hear about just letting that go a bit, the control of that, and going with the flow. And I don't mean it by taking it if somebody is ghosting and breadcrumbing you or treating you bad, especially. I mean more of just the aspect of trying to control them and control how they come to you, and if they come to you, and when they come to you, because they will vote with their feet. And that, interesting. We do have the Irish four-leaf clovers up here, and now we have a confirmation, which that is an Irish saying about voting with your feet. Now, the TikTok is also a 3, so that is about expressing yourself and growing, and also some kind of like more than one person. And being that this is a message from Spirit that everything is in divine time to, be patient, I do feel like this is that something you guys will be talking eventually and expressing yourselves and growing from that. And especially you, Leo, whether that's learning lessons and moving on, or if you're getting back together or reconnecting, however that may be for you. Because for some of you, it looks like it could be long distance, and that won't be for everybody. But you are thinking about this, and I feel like your person is too. I feel like there's kind of a duality here going on. There's some mirroring going on between you. This is the last card that came down. I was talking about this card. Look, here it is. Clean it up. That is another 3. That is about expressing yourself and growing. So this is about cleaning in relation to your love life. This is about cleaning up things in your life together. Your issues, if you will, things that are weighing you guys down, things that are getting in between you, things that are causing some conflict. If you're sweeping up in your house, you can see your floor again. If you clear all your clothes out of the laundry, and just the way you feel when you're cleaning your house or your office or your desk or whatever, it's this obviously the same in a relationship. And I think we forget that there needs to be some cleaning. And this is just such a massive confirmation when having the mending and the forgiveness on the table, the chop wood, the need to reconnect and see the other person's perspective, and to also just reconnect in a simple way, like doing things like taking walks and whatnot. And then we have the clean it up card, which is really about fixing the relationship. So it does look like that's on the table for you guys, but it might take some time. And there is the message here from Spirit that it will come in time, and to be patient and to go with the flow here, because it does look like for a lot of you, this is something that was long-term, or it's going to be, or it's something that could even be that you've known this person a really long time. Okay, so I pulled this for you today, Leo, so we're going to read it, and then we'll pick out actually the next 3, yeah. And then we will go into some romance oracle. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. What was I just saying? Flow, going with the flow, relaxing, trying to control it. There we go. There's a confirmation for you from Spirit there, Leo. And another, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. I really do believe we have this message here directly from Spirit that it's all going to be in divine timing. We have this gift, really, the serendipitous offering of someone, whether it's someone returning or somebody new. And I do feel like you've been trying to kind of control things a little, which is understandable, but this is a message to go with the flow and let go of that. And look, it's like double, triple confirmation there for you. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Yeah, I do feel like that for some of you, this is long distance. And for others, you're simply disconnected. Now, it could even be you see this person and you're disconnected. Or it could be that you're in no separation and you're just not even contacting each other. So take that as it resonates. But you guys are connected still. And it does look like that something will be coming. And it won't be right away, though. But this is a message that you are still spiritually connected. So if this is something that you want, there will be some work to do. But be open to that amount of work. And what is this saying? Let go, let God. There is a certain amount of releasing that, just going with the flow for now for you. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay, that is your last, let's actually put it down here, your last Lover's Oracle. And yeah, whatever is happening now, it doesn't mean that you just have to tap your foot, and wait for them to come back and to have happiness. You can have that now, It just feels like this connection is just sort of at a break right now, but that something will be moving, just not maybe as quick as you wanted it to. I'm looking now at the Romance Angels Oracle. What do you have for Leo? Well, here we go. I have 3 actually. Okay, codependency. This has been coming up a lot lately. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So take that as it resonates, Leo. That's not going to be for everyone. So you know yourself and you know your person. So it could be that there's something that had gotten in the way in this way, whether it's alcohol or food or money, gambling, or whatever, something, passion, what I'm saying here, or even just being addicted to the idea of love. Whatever that may be. So take that as it resonates. That's not going to be for everyone, but it is coming out in the reading today, so it needs to come down. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Well, that's really nice. I like that. And we have here the card Chop Wood, about kind of doing that. Really, it's about the simple things to reconnect. So it could be for some of you that when you do, that's going to be something really important for you to do, to have some fun together. And if this is someone new, that's the same thing, really. I really feel this playful energy here for you. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Leo. Okay. Leo. Is this your person, or is this the person that is Spirit putting your person back in front of you, or someone new? Only you're going to know that. Let's get one more. But there is true love on the table. I feel like for a lot of you, it is your person that you're here for today. Do you have for Leo? Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. All right, that's going to be for some of you. I feel like that also might tie in here to the codependency, okay? So that's something that Spirit is asking you to pay attention to. I can't tell you what those red flags are. Only you're going to know that for those that this resonates with. That is a message for you directly, for whoever needs to hear that. I'm going to read now for you from my Song Lyrics, Twin Flame Soulmate Song Lyrics deck. And these are messages through song from your person to you. Remember that it could be, not everything resonates. It could be a title, an artist, a lyric, a word, or it could simply be that these are the messages coming through for you and you don't even recognize the songs, That's normal. What do you want to say? Wow, to your Leo. Come as you are, come as you were, as I want you to be. Nirvana, come as you are. Interesting. You will know these connections, if there are, and let yourself be open to receiving these messages. Let your intuition come into play, because I feel like you need to get in touch with your intuition again. I could drink a case of you, darling. Joni Mitchell, Case of You. Okay. It's a really beautiful song, and it's actually very romantic in many ways. It's about really just being really into somebody, really in love. And also it can be about obsession, and it can be about some addiction here. So that's coming up again. So that won't be for everyone, but please listen to these signs from Spirit if that is for you. And if it's not, you know, let it go. Take what resonates, throw away the rest. And also, just on a side note, this is a really, really beautiful song if you haven't heard it. But make sure you listen to the song by Joni Mitchell. There's a lot of covers, which are beautiful too, but yeah, she's the one and only. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you, and longer if I may. Ellie Goulding, how long will I love you? Yeah, true love here. And we have the long-term card here. We have a gift from Spirit, Serendipity. We have some apologies coming here. Yeah, and let me just, I always mess up the deck. That's never my plan, because it does look like for some of you that there was some, whoops, excuse me, there was some, might still be in this energy of this round and round cycle stuff going on. Okay, but I do feel like there's a lot of love here. Come away with me and we'll kiss on a mountaintop. Come away with me and I'll never stop loving you. Nora Jones, come away with me. Be curious for some of you if your person comes back and or messages you for maybe taking a trip. Let me know in the comments if that happens. What do you want to say to your person? Okay. Now and then it seems that life is just too much, but you've got the love I need to see me through. Florence, the machine, you've got the love. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Cyndi Lauper, time after time. Yeah, I feel like so whatever has happened, regardless of that, you guys do still care about each other and take care of each other. So this really feels like for a lot of you, this is something that's been going on for a while. But it's been a cycle too. You can see that here with the round and round card. And whether you're being gifted somebody coming back and a new start or someone new, Spirit is with you in this. And there is true love on the table. Okay, so these are the last cards, but there's quite a few. And then we will move on to love messages. I feel like this is the beginning, though I've loved you for 1,000,000 years. Stevie Wonder, you are the sunshine of my life. Wow, yeah, that could be something new or your person. I feel like it's your person starting over, Leo. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Elton John, your song. Well, they really love you, Leo. And I feel like you love them too. I mean, it's obvious you love them. You guys have a very nice connection here, but you definitely have some mending, and they have done some... with this cycle here, round and round, it does look like there is some runner chaser stuff going on. For some of you, that could be that you're on a twin flame journey. So not everyone will resonate with that, but that is pretty coming through pretty strong here for those of you that resonates with. And, you know, sometimes this runner chaser dynamic, like I said, isn't about somebody not loving you. It's more about them and how they feel about themselves and what's triggering them or what they're afraid of. It doesn't mean that you chase them because when somebody's running, you can't, chasing them doesn't bring them back, you know. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. The Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. Look, and you have this card here, to the sea, look. And this is about going with the flow, so this could be a message also kind of asking you to maybe see their side for some of you, and they, you know, might need some forgiveness here, I feel like, but only you can say, you know, this outcome is for you to decide. And if your person is coming back with an apology, that's going to be up to you. But there is this literally to the sea, and then there's a confirmation here. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. So there is kind of a message here about being patient and just letting go. And we have the divine time card here with the tick-tock sort of spirit, you know, letting you know that things will come when they come. Though the clouds I see above shine, it keeps me warm as life grows colder. Foreigner, I want to know what love is. Yeah, it could be that this cycle, maybe some little bit of ghosting or breadcrumbing, but I also feel like it's maybe some commitment stuff that they just didn't have the skills or the set tools, you know, as it were, to love. You know, maybe they've had something in their past that has prevented them from that. And I feel a little bit of energy here coming from really far back, like childhoods. So that's something that your person will need to work out, and of course you for your own, because stuff will keep coming up in our relationships as we're adults. It doesn't go away, the stuff that has we've gone through. We might move on and become who we become, but there are things that do shape who we are, and some things that we don't get past somehow, you know, because they're never worked out. And they come up again in our relationships. We've got a special bond that'll never break because, darling, you and I are soulmates. Josh Turner, soulmates. Okay, we have the true love card here. We have the soulmates card here, and I do feel the twin flame energy as well. So this is a really strong twin flame soulmate energy reading today. And I feel like it's for your person, but Leo, it could even be the new person that Spirit is sending your way. So take that as it resonates. You know, be open to that. This is your last song lyric card, because I don't want to lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. Justin Timberlake, Mirrors. That is a soulmate message here. That is one of the things that are, twin flames, that you share a soul. And you also mirror each other. This is very much a twin flame card coming down. So I feel like that this is your person and not someone new. It doesn't mean that someone new isn't being sent to you, okay? So if that's the direction you want to go, keep your eyes out, you know, and adjust your life accordingly as far as allowing them in, where you're going out, and, you know, how you're behaving in your life in terms of what you're doing and who you're around, to allow that to come in, you know. I'm saying that in the sense like that you're not, you know, hiding out at home, because I know I like to do that too. All right, so let's put this down. Amazing. Now look, it doesn't mean you put up with the stuff that's going on, especially if it's anything physical or really toxic or violent. Please get away and get help, okay? Please. If that's not what we're talking about here, and it's more just about someone who's not committing, who's afraid to commit, who's been running, that's something else that you guys can decide together. But there's some pretty major connection here between you guys. Oh, I picked this up and I put it down again. So this is my deck, the Tarot Closet Love Messages. These are direct messages from your person to you, Leo. So open up your heart and be ready to receive them. I don't feel good enough for you. Okay, what I want to say to you about that is that's also kind of part of the like energy from the past, from a childhood or an upbringing, and can often be true also with twin flames. That won't be for everyone, but where somebody just feels like they're not good enough and so they run from you, or they run before you leave them. There are a lot of things that can play into that, but this is a message for you from your person. Look, I'm not surprised this came up. I'm sorry I ran. I feel your energy. Yeah, you could be also sending them some telepathic messages like at night, or you could be dreaming about each other. It's really hard living without you. I am so sorry I hurt you. They are sorry, and we do see the mending card here for both of you for some forgiveness and apologies. So that's something for you, a message for you from Spirit, Leo. That is a direction. If you want to go, it's there for you. Look, yes, I know you love me. Okay. I miss you. Yeah, you might not know that, you know, when people are not talking or they're not in contact, you know, they kind of try to play it cool, you know, play it off, like not give in, not show their feelings. They know you love them and they love you too. What do you want to say to your person? I want to kiss you. Oh, and look, I love you, but I already said that, didn't I? We know that. My world changed when I met you. We have this twin flame soulmate energy here, so I'm really not surprised. Okay, so the last have come down. Then we'll look at some charms for you. Can you feel my love? So I do feel like they're sending you telepathic messages as well. And could be, you guys could be meeting in your dreams, dreaming of each other. You are so beautiful. It could also be handsome. I have so many regrets. Yeah, they do. And they are sorry. I could listen to your voice all day and night. Don't give up on us. Well, there you go, Leo. Those are messages from your person. It's pretty intense. We're going to look at some totems now for you. I don't look, obviously, so I'm not influenced. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Really interesting because I felt like this was going to come. Microphone. So somebody is going to be, wants to express themselves, whether it's you or your person, but somebody wants to talk. I feel like it's both of you, but this could be about your person coming toward you. What do we have here with the cycle? Yeah, and you know, there is this TikTok here, which is about spirit, you know, letting you know that to be patient. This is all in divine timing. But there is a TikTok here, so I feel like also that somebody is going to be going forward. I don't know whether that's you or them. I feel like it's your person, and I just feel like they're a little bit afraid maybe because of something they've done or said, whatever it was, something between you that's making them a little bit afraid to come. But this microphone is about speaking up, okay? And loudly too, is a message really, look, okay? And when it falls out of my hand like that, that always shows me that that's also a sign. And it really practically flew out, actually, on I love you. So they want you to know that they love you. That's a double confirmation there. But there is something that's going to be going on between you. Look. Well, I'll wait until I show you that actually. So here's a flower. So this is about growing, obviously, and something new beginning and blossoming. And I do feel like that this is, for some of you, reconnecting with your person, going through the process of forgiveness and being able to see the other person's side and compromise and all the things that are on the table here today. And for others, or even you later, this is also about the new love, okay? Because Spirit has sent you either your person back or a new person, or it could be both. But for some of you, I think you might be moving on and to a new love you might have already. I don't think that's going to resonate for everyone. But this is the flower that it's going to blossom, either whether it's with your person or this new person. I'll put it there now. Look, very interesting. Now, these are oven mitts, which you're like, what the heck? Well, obviously this can be about domesticity. This can be about the home. So it could be that this is a lot, like another confirmation here about the chop wood card, doing simple things together. So it could be that maybe you guys were cooking together, or just something around the house also. Maybe you used to watch movies together, or you had like a special night where you ordered pizzas. And so that's really what this is about when this comes in. This can also sometimes be about something being really hard to handle, a person or a situation, but I feel like this is more tied to the chop wood card, about getting back together, getting back with the simple things together and the things that you liked to do together. The things that bonded you and made you have you had a good time doing. And you do have the playful card here too. So I feel like for some of you that this is about cooking together, maybe having a nice dinner together, watching movies, that sort of thing. That won't be for everyone. And it could be that this is stuff that you did in the past, but I feel like it's coming for you. Now, this is a dragon, and this can mean a lot of things when it comes up. But in this case, this is about being able to channel some inner dragon, really, some strength. And I do feel like that with the go with the flow card, that might be hard for you. that you need to kind of let go a little bit of the control and go with the flow. So this is a message from Spirit for you to stay strong and all within divine timing here. Okay, whatever's going to happen, whether you reconnect with your person or something new is already here or coming. Okay, in your last totem, look, it's a 4-leaf clover. Clovers everywhere. Clover, this is a gift. This is a from Spirit of reconnection with your person, but a person for you, of love, a loving person, a connection. So this can be new, as I said, but it can also be new as in your person coming back. And here's another confirmation, right on the Serendipity card too, and you're surrounded by them. Love that for you, Leo. And put this here. So that is your reading for today. Thank you so much for being here. Please take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.